Let's talk about how to write a great offer. Once you identify the property that you think could be your next house, we'll coach you through how to write a great offer. Now, first of all, some people might think that you got to offer the most money. Well, certainly that is important, and it would be if I was selling my house, but it's not the only contributing factor. And let me give you a small story. There was a senior citizen, single woman who was selling her house after many, many years and moving out of state. So after talking with the agent, asking really great questions about what is important to that seller, it wasn't necessarily price. What was overwhelming that person was all the things that she had accumulated over a lifetime, having to get rid of all that stuff and move across state. She didn't really need it anymore. It was just a lifetime of her memories and her things. So what we did was we wrote in the offer that the seller could leave whatever she wanted to, simply take what she wanted and move out of state. And the buyer would take care of everything else, whether it was trash or whether it was good. Now that delighted the seller, and that offer got accepted. And what we found out later was we were not the highest price, but what it did was it alleviated the stress from that seller, and that was more valuable to her than money. The next thing is contingencies. We want to make sure that we have as few as possible to make the seller feel most comfortable that your offer is the one that's going to go the distance and actually close. Now, don't worry too much about if the property isn't exactly what you saw. There's no way to see a property for 20 minutes and know that that's going to be right for you and that you're stuck buying it. There's plenty of loopholes built into the contract so that if you're not happy with the property, you can back out and take your deposit with you without any risk. And we'll help you work through that. What also has a lot of value is what we call the love letter. Purchase is certainly a business transaction, but it's also an emotional one. It is for the buyer and it is for the seller. Now, we found outside of price that really one of the very top things that a seller wants is for the next owner of that property to love it as much as they did. So if you take the time to write a letter directly to the seller and you tell them how much you love the property, why you love it, and how you intend to live there and care for it as much as they did, well, that could be the very thing that gets your offer accepted. So we want you to have a great experience, so don't worry about a thing. Once you identify a property that you feel like you can see yourself living in, we will coach you through how to write the best offer so that yours gets accepted when the others don't. Because here at the Kenyon team, our goal is your goal. Over the years, we've sold hundreds of properties, so we're very experienced on how to write strong offers, and we look forward to finding a great house for you and helping you get it.